to the wall. With a sweat drop down my ball. My ball. All these bitches wild. All these motherfuckers. All these goddamn. I got that. All these motherfuckers. All these goddamn. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 in my bank account. 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 I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rugs in my wallet now. 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 Yeah. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rugs in my wallet now. 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 Pull up on the truck and I get wrecked. Check the flow price gave me a defect. All the bacon in the candle, it's a wreck. Wait, never mind, it's a reject. Talk about the moon, you a liar. My portfolio on fire. Told my grandma, please retire. Don't. Now she can even retire. Sorry. Put developer in jail. Locked up. Looking for a bailout, I might need some bail. Please. I'm a rich on Tuesday, now put my house for sale. Waiting for an airdrop, chicken in the mail. Did 100 times leverage on the mean. Woke up in the slept from a bad dream. PC, this watching Lily me. Screenshots of my lives on the screen. Okay. Draco, now I got a legend. Cold. Storing all my tokens of the treasure. Hold. Market make a lick at this with pleasure. Out. Losing money is my only leisure. Sad. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cents in my bank account. 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 I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rugs in my wallet now. 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 Straight down. Zero. $21 left. McDonald's application.
I got 8 cents in my wallet.
Go bar, can you do something for me, please? Can you stop the red candles for me? Oh God. My boy 8 got hacked, 20 grand gone. And Stevie just tweeted something wrong. Why? Do your thing, go bar, do your thing. Do it. I need something with a real life ring. My portfolio looking like a crime scene. I'm down 99% on the meat, dog. Do your thing, go bar, do your thing, please. I can't pay my mama back some rent. I can't help a brother out, I'm down bad, for real. I try to yield for
We need some more positive tunes. Tick. We need some more positive tunes. Welcome, everybody. What's the ticker? What's the ticker? Where's it
Yo.
at?
Oh, I got some. I made a
Send
few
it
more
over.
this
We need
week.
some. We need some Christmas jingle bells.
Yeah.
Jingle balls.
Yeah, GM. Oh, I
GM,
sent you
everybody.
one called Biddy. That one's a little bit wordy though.
Yeah.
But
So what I listened to it. It's a little bit.
the lyrics, you know what? That one I didn't format. I actually wrote the lyrics and didn't format it like a poem just to kind of see what would happen, and
Oh yeah.
was
And
not.
it just did
Yeah,
something.
it just sounds like it's like rambling. It's not because it's not broken into
Yeah.
fragments.
No.
In order,
But it sounded
yeah.
good. But we kind of need we need like a little bit of a Christmas spirited. What's the ticker song? So what's the ticker song? But then with Christmas, a little bit more fa la 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 in there.
Yeah, yeah, I could.
Liberal fa la la.
What was I
You
couldn't?
guys, welcome. Hold on,
Yeah.
let's welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Repost the room. Leave the comments. You know what to do. Everybody, welcome on the live streams as well. We're live on Retake, Twitch, YouTube, X, Pump Fun, and Kick. Yes, I got them all again. Welcome everybody there. Leave a comment. Be sure to leave a comment on there. If you want to join us in space one day, that would be great, right? Come on the stage with us and have a talk, have a chat. Always up for it. Always ready to connect. So yeah, let's get this started. Already, Tick is now making a new song. So let's say good morning here to Adam. Adam, how you doing? CM.
ZM, what is going on? Everybody in the building.
Hey,
Oh my God.
what happened to you yesterday? Halfway through the show, you just disappeared.
Yes, I went to sleep actually.
Oh, I thought
I
you
went
got
to
rugged.
sleep. yeah. And then I went to sleep. Well, I kind of went to sleep.
Oh,
I
but
went
then
to
you
sleep
woke
and,
back
and
up.
woke up. Yeah, well, I had to wake up because I was doing
The
I
AMA.
was doing the space, yeah, with Zool, right?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yes,
excuse me. It was. I thought the space was going to end though, and then
it
I was
was.
like,
It
We were
did.
gonna
and
do
then
the
and then
That
countdown from the
suddenly
absolutely
cliff.
happened.
went
It
on for an extra 2 hours or
Yeah,
something
Yeah, it
right at
did.
the
It was
end,
ridiculous.
which
It was funny though because we were still trying to talk to you though. We're like Adam, and then I was like, oh, I don't think he's here. But then you were back with the Zol thing, so it just dawned on me. I was like, oh, you took a little break. But the
yeah,
Zol thing
it
was
sometimes happens, especially after like conferences and stuff,
yeah, of
when
course.
I'm just
We
like my
all did a
energy.
lot,
just fried.
I
and
just
we
go
are.
and chill for a minute, and then all
Yeah,
of a sudden, I had the headphones on, and then yeah, it was too late.
and then you
Anyway,
just
so
fell asleep.
yeah,
But
sorry,
that's
Tick.
okay
What were
though.
you saying? Like,
I did your outro.
oh, okay,
So I did your
congratulations,
outro. It
Oh,
was,
that's right.
yeah,
Yeah,
very
dude.
good.
Wilder. She declared
I
what a time it is to be alive. I wonder if this is all
Yeah,
lurked. Yeah, I gotta lurk
yeah,
this space too.
yeah. Let's
okay.
lurk the space. Let's talk about it in a little bit. You guys, let me first pull up the link here for. Hold on, let me just grab it. Let me go. Oh, here we go. Oh no, I have to do it with the post. All right, so I have to do it with the post. Why doesn't it want to
Ooh,
do?
Adam, did you see the Sun Tzu
Yeah.
video that I made by chance? I know you saw the.
I did.
Did you watch any of the video though? Did you like look at any clips of it?
I haven't watched it properly.
Uh
I will take a look at that. What
yeah, I
is
mean,
it really?
you don't
Is
have
it
to sit and
fire?
watch the whole 6 minute video, but just scan through it and look at the visuals because. Oh shit!
This
Sorry,
is
I'm
the
getting
new
feedback.
notebook, right? LL,
On
LLM.
say that again. Sorry.
This is the new notebook, is it?
Oh, bro, yes. Yes, and the visuals in it are astonishing. I mean, I had to do some prompting to get that specific aesthetic, so it's unique. No one else could make a video that looks like this. Like it would take a lot. It would like be catching lightning in a bottle because of the fact that it's prompted to have this specific aesthetic. So that's I just saw this. How many? Do you know how many seekers have shipped? I think it's in the thousands. It was somewhere around 5,000. I think.
Ah,
I think
okay. So the
Solana's.
funny thing is, yeah, the funny thing is, I actually so there's actually a KOL. He's like a Hong
Ooh,
Kong
I'm wrong.
um
I'm wrong.
KOL.
I
What's
was
that?
off by what did I say? Like 5,000. I was off by 30 30x.
Oh, you
So
got the
it's
numbers.
150,000 units have been sold. So
Have
almost.
actually shipped. Yeah, I understand that have been sold, but I was wondering if you knew how
Oh.
many have been shipped, right? Because
Oh.
and by the way, we're talking about the Solana Seeker. That's the mobile, the
I
hardware.
I saw on eBay that people were selling. Oh no, it's the Saga that they're selling. I saw some Seekers for more than I paid
Oh,
too
what
on
is the
eBay.
Saga? It's different.
Yeah,
There's
the
two
Saga
different
has
mobiles.
different
The
airdrops.
Saga's the old one.
The Saga has the bonk airdrop, which when it was at Pico Top, some people cashed out like thousands. Like I don't know if it was somewhere
Oh,
between
because you
two to
got.
four thousands at Pico Top.
Oh, I have to
Sick
look into
though.
this stuff properly.
But
But
Yes, look into it while I pinned up above here the
nice. What do we
space that
got?
we're gonna have Friday with the Vault community, and you guys need to be reminded of the longest running
is it Friday or
community.
Saturday?
It's Friday evening for me. It's 9 p.m.
Oh,
Central.
right. Yeah, it
Yeah,
is Friday evening for you.
12,
Yeah, it's
12
Saturday.
Eastern.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But so there's no FROGE space next week,
Well,
this week.
yes, there is, but coming from the FROGE itself, yeah, there's been some turbulence, but all good in that area. I'm gonna go ahead and
In
visit some spaces with Chris from the project to spread the joy because I managed to get some exclusive whitelists, which I'm gonna give away in What's the Ticker as well, and that's always gonna be based on engagement, right? And so that's for the hardcore diehards supporting the space. And then I'm going to go to a few other spaces and give away one whitelist because normally you have to be on a leaderboard to get that whitelist. It's exclusive this way, and you can only mint a couple, right? There's a max of two or three. The mint is going to be on Ethereum, And so with Chris from the team, I'm going to go do the rounds in spaces. And some days Dutch will join me. Other days it's going to be Chris. And yeah, so you can bypass the leaderboard. There's no public mint on this mint, so it's going to be minted out within 1 hour. So it's only going to be for people who really, really want this opportunity, right? So they wouldn't want to give it. I had to lobby hard for just 9 or 10 whitelists, you guys. So stay tuned for all of that. But yeah, Fridays we're gonna have a party because it's a 4-year anniversary for Voltino. It's one of the longest running communities that is actually alive and well on X, still going after 4 years. And there's some news there around KuCoin talks. Of course, we saw some great pumps already earlier this week, and yet again, right? So don't fade Vault Inu at all. I want to make a post about some interesting things around meme coins and talk a little bit about that, right? Because there's definitely a meme coin cycle. When we're talking about an alt cycle, there's also a meme coin cycle. And the meme coin cycle is a little different. It runs a little different than, let's say, alt season or alt rallies do. And so, yeah, there's a little bit of alpha on that. Bitcoin's still bearish, you guys. We're still bearish here, right? Even though there's tons of positive news. We do need a 104.8 Bitcoin at the end of the month for us to still have a bullish argument, at least for, a while to come. That 2-week cross looks like very juicy. We're entering territory where it's oversold. And on the 2-week, what does it say? We see that it gets in these areas on the RSI. It gets in these areas where Bitcoin is having a bear market bottom. Now, there is still an indication that we can go down a little bit lower, like one level lower. There's room on the RSI for that, especially in that 2-week. And it also tells us then that the pumps might not come until April, right? And we start getting a little bit more bullish, maybe work on some sort of reversal. Somehow, for my time indicator, it still says September 26th. Nothing is changing in that area much. But yeah, we're historical times to be alive when it comes to Bitcoin because it did some things that it never ever did before in 25 here. So there's so much to celebrate, even though price might be not what you want it to be, and alt season was definitely not here, right? It was not what we expected, not what Wild was expecting. Look, all it takes is just a little bit of time, you guys. That's it, right? And having fun, being in a community, having fun, being in spaces, being active on X gives you a little bit of purpose,
Oh
gives you
yeah.
tons of things to learn,
Speaking
not
of,
just about crypto, but about your social media behavior, maybe your own brand. What do you want to build in Web3? What you can tokenize, all these things you can learn and come up with, get inspired by being engaged still. Well,
right.
maybe your bags are not pumping. Yeah.
And speaking of engagement, yeah, share, like, comment, repost, get people up in the space, yo. Tell them why you're so bullish, and repost the space because that's what I'm doing right now.
Well,
We need to
the
get
Volt Army has been active like
nice.
days now, right? They're ramping it up because 4 years, that's no joke, right? 4 years in this market, that's like 40 years. If you, I mean, how many communities are able to do this, right? Are able to stick around for that long? Not many. And if you spot them, you might want to toss in a little bit of a bag, right? Because you're actually, this is an army you're investing in. It's not just a meme and all its utilities. So this is very much a thing that's been going on for 4 years. And so, how many communities, even strong tokens, Mong, right, is one of them. They were so strong, had so much traction, and now, right, where are they?
What about Breakpoint? Where,
100%.
who had the biggest presence at Breakpoint? Like
Who?
Pangu?
All right, Adam, no.
No, I didn't see anything. I didn't see much about Pengu.
You didn't see much
So
about
Bonk,
Pangu. What? I saw lots
not
of
really. No.
photos with Pangu stuff.
Yeah, Pengu. I didn't actually see. No, I didn't see very. The thing that was the biggest, like physically, was there
Yeah.
was a big Bonk.
I was gonna say that. I
inflatable
saw that
dog,
too.
right?
That's
Yeah,
cool.
Wilder
I
just
think
reminded me that when she was talking about like legacy projects, and Bonk is one of them, and Bonk has utility as well. I was hyper bullish on Bonk, but I don't know like what the hell happened. It's like when everything started falling, bonk was just also subject to that, just like everything else. So, damn, yeah, the
Uh-huh.
price of bonk is down like hell, isn't it? But how do you
Right.
feel about?
But
I
what
mean,
is, I don't know
mhm.
what bonk really is actually. What
there
is it? Some
it's
kind of,
it
is it
was
a
another
launch pad?
Shiba. It was another Shiba meme coin, but then
Okay.
what is it called? But it ended up having utility, and then they also did that launching platform as well, Bonk Me, I believe it was called, and that was like,
Yes, yes.
Bonk Fun, I guess.
Bonk
was it
That's what it
Bonk
Fun,
was.
Fun?
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
yeah, Bonk Fun.
That's
It was doing well for like a month. You remember
it
that?
was a
Yeah,
runner. It
yeah,
was
yeah.
a serious competitor. It was a serious competitor to Pump Fun for a
Yeah.
second there,
Yeah,
wasn't
for
it?
a second we
Yeah.
were
Yeah,
seeing so many contract addresses that ended in bonk, and it was like it was kind of like a sigh of relief. I was like, "Oh, cool. Well, at least it's not pump." Like, I don't know if anyone else experienced that too, but
yeah. Uh, couple months ago, I think that was the time when most of the tokens were, not most, but many of the tokens were getting on Bonk. And the main reason was the creator fees and the incentive was there for devs. At that
ah,
time, the creator fees and that system wasn't available at that time on Pump Fund.
what
And
is
then
the
Pump
you
Fund launched that.
what is the bonk utility on the token? Do you know? Bonk coin, social layer, network coin, a community meme coin of Solana deep integration as a utility token across a wide base of application and protocols. But I don't know what the utility for bonk actually is. I've never dived that
I
far.
think I think the deep down the main utility was just that it was a launch pad and it was providing a
Wow.
different alternative to people.
Key projects,
Yeah,
bonk
on the
rewards,
surface,
bonk mark, bonk scooper, bonk live, bonk bets. What the hell is bonk
that
live? Uh huh.
nobody knows, man. Nobody knows.
Well, I'm just saying if they
It's
had
a
a
mystery.
mascot at break point, then they're cooking something because they wouldn't just have a mascot just to be like to waste money and time. That would be retarded. So they're obviously they
People
Yeah,
are
it was
retarded.
massive.
say it
It
again.
was
You gotta
massive.
know that. People are retarded these days. You never know what these people are doing,
The
man.
but
Everything, many things you see have like tons of utility, but deep
Right.
down, it's all on the surface layer.
Okay,
Deep down, it's just
but
some bullshit.
any company that's like pushing a narrative like hardcore, like in the meme coin ecosystem, typically they are actually like building something, whether it's just more memes or like games or like whatever it is. But usually they're they're doing something though. They're spinning their wheels and they're developing. So I doubt that Bonk is just literally doing nothing. That would, like I
yeah,
said,
well,
that doesn't
Bonk
really make
also,
sense.
I did see I think the founder of Bonk at Consensus in Hong Kong last year, and he was evidently pushing it, and they've been pushing. That was almost a year ago now, right? So
Mm,
they've definitely been pushing on something, but I didn't. Yeah, I mean, I
this.
didn't even
Mhm.
see Pump Fun much presence whatsoever.
Well, that's
Interestingly
kind of
enough.
understandable. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yet they have like much more volume. Them pulling in much bigger
You
numbers,
mean it?
and the
You
new
mean
guys
the,
gotta do
you mean they just can't be
the more
bothered?
hard work, I
Yeah,
No,
they
guess.
just can't be bothered.
uh, uh,
But
uh,
it was interesting actually how few, other than the bonk thing, there
mhm,
wasn't that much meme coinage,
right, and
So
that
I
makes
guess really
sense.
the biggest presence was almost unquestionably
Soul flare.
Soulflare
Ah, I
because of
called it.
the
You like how I said it before you
airdrop.
did?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
But
had a
because of the
feeling.
airdrop
But
and
so
it's the whole. Yes, go ahead. Go
well,
ahead.
yeah, I was kind of going along with what you were probably thinking, but I'm piggybacking off of the phone thing because that's where this all kind of stems from. Is because you were asking about the Seeker, the first
Yes.
generation Solana phone that only sold like 2,000 units or something, which you can still buy one on eBay, a sealed one for like $1,000, but it has a bunch of
Mm,
bonk in the airdrop. I believe it's got some Soul Flare airdrop too, if I'm not mistaken, but it had some key
right.
airdrops that people were able to cash out a couple grand from off of a phone that they spent a few $100 on. And so that's what inspired me to be like, ooh, I'm gonna get the Seeker. Little did I know that Solana had a handle what is that, 30 times the number of amount of phones. So like the airdrops we so far have been like virtually non-existent. I
I
haven't even
see.
turned my
Yeah.
seeker on in like a week. And check this
But
out, the icing on the cake, you could get one for like $250 on eBay. I paid
uh-huh.
500 for
I
mine.
see.
Like a sucker.
Damn.
Yeah.
But is it any good though as a
I
phone?
love it. Yeah, the thing's cool, man.
You love
And
it?
after what's
Yeah.
the ticker, or maybe during this show, I'm gonna probably go grab my phone. It's in my nightstand. But I mean, the thing, I've got a
Yeah, man.
case on it. It's like in excellent condition. I keep it in the drawer because like
Yes.
I
Is
actually value
is there
it.
a store? Is there like a Solana mobile store, like
There's a
the App
Yeah,
Store?
I
There
don't
is a
think so.
Solana
No.
store in New York, I believe. There, if
No,
you
no,
look up
no. In
Solana,
the app. The app. I mean, is there an
there,
app
yeah, there
for it?
is. There's
A
a D app.
Solana store app. Yeah, a
Yeah,
D
yeah. There's
app.
a D app store.
So
Yeah,
so there's a D app where you can download other specific Solana mobile apps,
right.
but they're all progressive web apps. So
And yeah, a lot
they're
of them
you
are
could
like
actually
not, yeah,
yeah
they're not like true apps that were developed
yeah,
for that
which makes
phone,
sense.
like on like
Uh-huh.
an
But they
engine specific to that phone or whatever.
uh-huh.
They're
They
like
just
web-based
distribute it
apps.
through they just
It's more
distribute it
like a
through
collectible now.
It's
It's more
like a
like a
what? A
collectible.
collectible?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
I
good.
think it won't have the same level of capability like other phones in that price range. Like for
Yeah,
500
but
bucks, you could get a decent phone and get shit done on it. But I don't think that's possible on that phone. I saw some reviews though. I don't have it. I mean, who knows, right?
there's some people that have
well,
told
Tick
me that
probably
the
knows because he's got
airdrops are
one.
still on the way. That's what some people are still bullish on the phone because that they said that there's a lot of things that haven't been developed for it yet, which kind of makes sense. But I mean, mine shipped. I ordered mine around this time last year, I believe. So I've had mine for almost a year now, and
Yeah,
I'm
that
yeah.
was the main USP, I guess. That the airdrop was the main reason like most people bought it.
Absolutely. It's
And
called the
plus,
Seeker because it's the reward seeker, is what the name
yeah.
comes from. Seeker. So it was like people that are hunting airdrops essentially. It's and there is a whole ecosystem of there's like a plethora of D apps where you could probably harvest or farm airdrops, but I really haven't figured out, like I haven't invested a whole lot of time into studying how to do that. At the same time, Adam, like if you've messed around with Farcaster, you're familiar with like the process of farming airdrops using D apps, and that's the same sort of format for the Seeker at the moment. So it's like you can farm airdrops, but you have to do like busy work that you'd be doing like on Farcaster. From what I understand, that's kind of what I've gathered from messing with it. So, but I'm still bullish on the thing. I just really, for me, it's like my own ignorance is my biggest shortcoming
Enemy.
with it. Yeah, because
Your
it's like
enemy.
I need to research more with it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, once
Dude,
they do a
guys.
couple of upgrades, then it could, like a couple of iterations down the road, and we could end up with some really compelling hardware, right? Like it's right now it's early days. It's only the second iteration. I didn't even get a folding phone until the third
I
iteration, the
think
third Samsung.
I think the use case as a cold storage is really nice, but a $300 cold storage device is kind of insane. But dude, using it as a cold storage is freaking dope because you get all the functionality of a phone, but you can have a cold storage hardware wallet that keeps your crypto safe. So that's my use case for it right now. Any tokens that I'm like, oh, I'm never moving these. I just threw them on that wallet, and 10 years from now, I'll go ahead and fish those out. Hopefully I remember my seed phrase. But yeah,
It's good
dude,
that you've put a case on it.
there's a case on the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You
screen
gotta
Yeah,
keep your
protected.
money
next
safe.
up, I want to kind of keep the conversation a little bit
Sorry.
moving.
Yes, let's keep it going.
Well, especially because the Christmas list and things that I need to do is getting out of hand, you guys.
Wilder, I need your help then. What's this song gonna be, the Christmas one? Is it it's not rugging around the Christmas tree.
It's rocking around the
Is
Christmas
that
tree.
is
Yeah,
that
man,
it?
let's do it.
I don't know. Adam, you guys
Spill
got
some
any
lyrics.
ideas? What's a good
Well,
Christmas? What's the ticker
well,
song?
do the
Mariah Carey used to
All
be.
I want for
oops.
Christmas
Is what's the ticker now?
is
We
what
can
could it be?
we can do like what's the ticker and make that remix into a Christmas what's the ticker so we can use it as an intro or outro. And we can make a fun. I'm gonna make some lyrics for. I'm gonna make a song tomorrow. Let's just add that to my list of things I need to do. You guys, if you have a child, make sure you have one that is not like you, right? Because I gave mine a challenge this weekend and told her to do something hard because it's good for you to do something hard, right? Rise to the occasion, stay in winning mode, all of that jazz. And then she hit me hard with the same thing yesterday when she said that, yeah, I kind of told all the teachers that you were going to cook us Christmas dinner on Thursday. And I was like, what do you mean I don't cook? And she's like, yeah, that's right. You needed a challenge as well. And I was like, see, that's what you get when you make one that is like you. And so that just added that to my list and extra, ultra extra stress. But so and I'm still dealing with some fever that just won't go away. It's so annoying. Sometimes the cold sweats are just breaking out, and I might need to rock myself on Sunday into a spa or something and just stay there for a couple of years. But I pinned something up above. Very interesting. Coin dominance is now at a 22 year 22 low. Right? What does that mean?
Uh oh, call
Uh,
Murad.
hmm?
I said call Murad. He told us it
Call
was going to be
Murad.
the
Well, he was
opposite.
kind of,
Yeah, what happened?
that was a top signal, right? He was a top signal. So
Yeah,
funny that that you mentioned that because I was talking to some people today and we were kind of coming to the fact that Murad was definitely the top signal,
yeah,
right?
he
And
was.
so, well, you can, when these influencers are going hard, it means they made a shit ton of money. The bread has been made, the top is in, right? And so we see the dominance at there at a 22 bear market. And remember that the sentiment after FTX, Celsius, Luna, and 3AC collapsed, the trenches, especially the memes, are getting close to that mood again, right? Many might think it's over, but look at this dominance chart. The strong runs and biggest bounces mostly start from those exact down only moments. Like it or not, the market has always rewarded the people who stay locked in when it's hard, quiet, and boring. And it is like that. And I think the Valtino community knows this all too well, right? Opportunity doesn't happen on the top, it happens on the bottom. And also, meme coin rallies are not, there's really no framework within Bitcoin itself, like the Bitcoin chart, where we can push that meme season in somehow, right? It happens when people are bearish on Bitcoin and then bored in combination. So Bitcoin moving sideways down tend to trigger these things. So just remember that, just a chart to be looking at and discuss a little bit around, right? What are we thinking? Tick, tick, are you there?
One more time. Sorry. I was reading something
Yeah.
about that.
So what are you thinking about the that dominance chart? Look at
Oh,
how low we are. Yeah, we are. We're getting there to the ultra low of 22. And of
hmm.
course, meme season 23, right? So let's say we're now at 22. So 25 is year 22 when it comes to low. And then 26, spring, might be interesting for the meme coins, even maybe earlier, February, March, maybe cooking there. Because in 23, we all remember Pepe as the crowned king of that season. But that season started in April already, like early April, March, April. That's when that started. And we saw a lot of tokens doing very, very well. And then Pepe kind of stole the show and all of that. But after Pepe, we still had a good like 11 or 12 big runners, like big rallies, 40, 50 mil, 120 mil market caps, 180 mil market caps, right? Crazy numbers there. Of course, mainly was that on Ethereum when we're doing very, very well. And yeah, we might see something like that again. It's just something to be aware of, right? And uh, and so I find it nice always to have some sort of meme coin dominance chart. Now, be aware that meme coins are only 3 point, not even, they're right now 2.6% of the market or something is the dominance. So 100% of crypto, only 2.6% is meme tokens. So just remember that when you expose your portfolio to meme tokens. So if your portfolio is just 100% meme tokens, you might be just a little bit overexposed in a very small section of the market, right? Because that 2.6% is all the meme tokens altogether. It's not one, right? So yeah. but interesting to be looking at. Are the trenches going to heat up again? I think so, because there's a lot of complaining, a lot of moaning going on on that side, and that always indicates it's something's cooking, right? Something's cooking here.
Yeah, but
Very
it's only gonna be
interesting.
like a select number of memes that really like fart coin will have to do good. It'll
Yeah,
only
there are a few that get over 100 mil, but in that season, more than 50 tokens hit over 10 mil, and that's already a good number, right? When you look at the rest of the market and what it did in the beginning of 23, there was not much movement at all there. Right, 24 was a good year for the alts, but 23 was accumulation zone for alts and not really big rallies there. But the meme season, yeah, that it kind of happened when people were like so bored. The alts were not moving. Bitcoin was just reversing into a bull run. That how all happened in 23, right? It came from the bottom up, and that's where we saw meme season really being the pre-rally of Bitcoin turning bullish. Right, a little bit before that, and it was like max pain in the market, and that's the funny thing. We see Bitcoin sitting here definitely bearish, right? We flip bearish, and there's no arguments for the bulls here other than 104.8 K Bitcoin by the end of this month on a monthly close. And Bitcoin can do that, right? Bitcoin can do that. But yeah, well, it's going to be a challenge. Every day that it's not doing anything, we're getting closer to that Hail Mary. It's not working out.
yeah. But
And
this okay,
yeah.
the meme coin dominance thing though, as I'm looking at this chart, we can
Hmm.
see where the Bitcoin all-time high stuff was coming into effect, and then Trump coming into office, and the sentiment was, oh, when Trump goes in the office, we're just gonna be printing because like crypto is just going to be ripping like insane, and you can see that God candle
Yep.
that's at the January 2025 mark, that it's that big yellow candle that goes up.
Yep.
That's where Trump goes into office and just destroys Solana, and then you can see these like little pumps that are happening after. I think the second one after that's the Libra one. It's like after the pullback from Trump, it was like we were like,
Yeah.
okay, let's get bullish again, and then Libra happened, and then like a few other things happened too. Like there was the Ethereum hack, the AIXBT hack in February,
Yeah.
the Cetus hack that was in I think May. Which that's I mean a little different,
Yeah.
but
Well,
still the
you can see that from all these meme coin rallies so far, this has been the worst retracement of all time.
oh I
So
see. Okay, that's the takeaway.
see,
I thought that we
okay,
were
so
like seeing another setup for
no,
it to rip, and
no,
I'm like
no.
as I'm looking at it, I'm
So
like, dude, but these have explanations.
yes, exactly.
And like so we could have that happen again, but it would take so much. Like if the government gave us
Don't think about how much things it would take. That's the wrong view. Now you're trying to
okay, I always do that.
pre-explain
Yeah,
something
yeah.
that the chart tells us that this is the low. Something is going to happen
Mm.
here.
Yeah,
It always
it
does.
can't keep going down
And
forever,
you
huh?
can't no. And
That's true.
so usually when you see big sentiment shifts just on a downward slope getting to a bottom, then we know when the bottom is in, we know what happens, right? There's only one way to go.
Smart money moves in.
Well, whatever it takes for that to move, whatever happen. It happened 3 times
Right,
from 22.
right,
There
right,
was the
right.
meme rally, right? And what was the explanation there? Well, one was Trump, but what were the others then? So you can, right? That the news always
The
comes
September
after the chart.
22 one. That's when I isn't that when everything was opening back up though? Or was that before that? When COVID ended and people had a bunch of money saved up from
No,
not
it actually was no. It
that
coincided differently
that was
from
before
Bitcoin
that?
and the
Okay.
other two ones. Yeah,
I think that was a
so
year
that's why I
before
said
that,
it's
wasn't it?
not. It's not. Meme season is very much just a sentiment-driven thing. When
Yeah.
people are bored, when Max Payne is in, people are bored. They're looking for opportunity, and they
Mm.
are gonna ape at some point.
Mm-hmm.
At one point, everybody is like,
Damn.
my bags ain't moving. I'm gonna
Dude.
rug my position and
You
catch on
you reminded me
a runner.
last night I bought a small bag of a meme coin at a 20K market cap that I've been looking at for a while. I keep getting honeypots in my freaking wallet too. I don't interact with them.
Honeypots. Yeah,
Yeah.
don't interact with
Yeah,
honeypots,
somebody's sending
guys.
me.
It's
I
not
got
where to
this
go.
one on base Defender.
Hmm.
Let's see, when was this one created? December 16th, 2025. Ooh, great. And it's not a token that I bought. So somebody that's how does that happen?
You know,
Somebody's
look, we
mhm.
can also say like maybe it's gonna be these legacy tokens. Maybe
Yeah,
one of them is gonna rally hard. Let's say Vault Inu, right?
right.
When Vault Inu right now goes pumps to multi millis,
Hmm.
it's gonna catch eyes. And when it keeps running for a few weeks, a good few weeks, because it doesn't take 2 days to run to these numbers, right? It's gonna take a little bit. And so, and then people are feeling like, oh, meme season is here. And then that whole belief of a collective of people is going to make other tokens run as well. That's just the mechanism of the thing, right? So let's say this time around, it's going to be the legacy memes pulling meme season in again. One of these bigger tokens doing a second rally, a second pump, right? And so, yeah, that could be, it could be an OG meme doing sparking that off. It doesn't need to be a new one,
Right.
right? But then the new ones will come because all these degens and fucking ruggers are gonna be like, oh yeah, let's just meme tick us
Do you
again,
know
right?
what the
So
hell jelly my jelly is, or can
jelly
anyone
my
explain
jelly,
that to
what the
me?
helly?
Because it's on the Solana. I was looking at a Solana webpage, and it was talking. Jelly is one of like the sponsors, and I was like, hold on, what the hell? It went from a meme coin to an actual project. Is it a D app, or what the hell is it? I didn't
I do
know.
not know
You
what
don't
it
remember
is,
when this
but
one? You don't remember when Jelly was ripping? That was 10 months ago.
yes, yeah.
It's
I've got it vaguely,
it's
but
sitting
I
at
was already kind of out of my memes a year ago, right?
yeah.
Or just holding my the memes that I
Sh-
believed in, and the
Listen to
rest
this.
not
The
doing it.
the market cap on Jelly is 97.5 mil. The total liquidity is at 6.3 mil. So those, I mean, those might be rookie numbers, but considering I don't even know what the hell this project is, that's crazy. Because I remember when it started ripping. Oh, so founded by the co-founder of Venmo, Jelly is the fastest way to share clips from video chats you have with friends and family. Maybe I need to do my own research on what the hell this is. This is actually kind of sounds bullish. But
Tick
they
is
were
gonna
at
jelly. How's your Ika doing, Tick?
they were at breakpoint. It's back at 0.007, I think, or last night it
back
was
back
from
back where it
0.009.
started, but it
It
did some
lives
crazy
between the
pumps.
0.005 to the
Yeah,
0.012 zone. It's
yeah,
just stuck. It has like a little zone that's about 35% spread that it likes
yeah.
to
But
go
I'm
in and out
looking to
of.
long this one coming Thursday, Friday or something. Put a long in that one again
Oh yeah,
because
yeah, because
that
it's
one looks, yeah,
yeah.
that one looks like it wants to do more than this.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
the monthly, it's down
Mm.
38%. But when it pumps, it does like 30% pumps out of the
When
blue.
it pumps, it pumps. Yeah.
So
Thirty,
yeah,
40% out of the blue. When you catch these on a 40x leverage on a long, poo, poo, poo,
that's
poo.
nuts.
Do you know? Let's go.
That's really cool.
We got Sal in here. I'm gonna, because of the mechanisms of today and all the surprises that came my way. Um, I'm gonna do a space with Sal as well. And we're gonna do that on Thursday then, after what's the ticker, a couple hours of what's the ticker, and then do that. It's just that tomorrow I gotta be up at 4 a.m. just to fit everything in my day and what I do tomorrow. But here we go. Voltenu is now just pumped up again, right? That one looks so good on the daily as well. You guys just pay attention to that one, right? I've been posting a little bit about it, and of course, Friday we're gonna have great fun in the space, and of course, take Adam. I expect you guys to be there as well, right? Just gonna have some fun. I'm gonna do some giveaways. I'm gonna give away some NFTs again, bless the community, and we're gonna have some fun, right? It's, I mean, how epic is this? 4 years still running. I'm so excited for this. Uh, Anyway, Adam, what did you put up in the Jumbotron? And do you want to talk about a cyber brain that could possibly generate its own ticker and create a soul by itself? I want
Yes,
one.
yes. Well, this has actually already happened, hasn't it? So this happened
Yeah,
last year with
yeah, it's kind of
the
right there.
goat, right? But it was actually just it wasn't really to. I was just highlighting the fact that I retweeted the room, right, with the cyber brain. Again, it's a quote from Ghost in the Shell, as is ever. So I mean, actually, this, although it is setting up, we are discussing with Undone like the next campaign now. So we are looking at I think there's
I just
basically
sent my
like,
email out like an hour
oh
ago.
yeah, yeah, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were the
Yeah.
last. I think, as far as I understand, you were the last person to email
Yeah.
them. I'm
I
sure.
forgot my code. See, so I'm working with a code. So it's sent to my code, and
So
then I
what
can
if I
pick it up
told
at
you?
it because I live at a place where it's very hard to get packages delivered somehow because we
Oh
don't have
right.
any
Oh, I see.
roadside. So
Oh, I see.
they need to
Yes.
stop on the road, and that never works out because I'm right after a curve. So that's not a great
Okay.
time to stop your little van of packages, right?
Gotcha.
But people just
Yes.
pulling up on top. So, um,
This
uh,
sounds very very
oh man,
European.
look at
Yeah.
Walt Inu is pumping so hard right now, you guys. For real, are you watching? Are you paying attention? Ah,
Was looking
oh,
at
that's
it.
so.
I don't know. Maybe my
That's so great
chart's
for the
not updated.
community. That's so great for the community. These pumps, everybody elated, right? I'm elated. Everybody that holds the bag is like, yeah, yeah, right. Pumps are coming. Look at that chart though. When you look back, they did some rallies, the crazy rallies. Every time meme season hit, Valtina pulled straight up, right? This is a bullish token. Do not fade, right? We're talking about it and we're pumping while we're talking about it. How great is this? I love it. This is what we're here for, isn't it? Jingle bells all the way, you guys.
Yes. So I was I will take a look at this Volt Enu pump
Yeah,
when I can.
you can
What could have you
you
got the CA over there anyway?
you can go to the official Vault Inu, and there you can also you can buy it on the B&B site, so you don't pay as much gas fees, right? So you can get it
Okay.
on the B&B, and be Gucci like that.
Cool.
Yeah. So in your
So
MetaMask wallet, you just change to B&B.
yes, yes, of course.
Yeah.
So actually this interestingly, yeah, so I was going to say the undone, yeah, so we'll probably do I think either we'll hopefully we'll be able to do campaign with either with HoloLive, right? The HoloLive is those virtual KOLs, right? That do the VTubers they are often referred to, which I think
Hmm.
has like so much synergy with the virtuals ecosystem as well. And it would be very interesting to see where we could take something like
Yeah,
this.
what are these about? Because I spotted that one, and I
Hmm.
was kind of like, It's a
Hey,
YouTube. It's like a
one more
YouTube
time.
collective of KOLs.
Yeah, what's the name of them? I'm on
Well,
virtuals,
HoloLive.
and that's
Hold
No,
on
they're
on.
not on
virtuals.
virtuals. So
Oh,
no.
sorry.
This is like, so it's they collaborate. If you look at the Undone
Yeah,
Twitter, right?
yeah,
That's probably
yeah,
the things to look at. And then so I would, so that you can see even their pinned post is HoloLive production on this celebration of an unforgettable HoloLive sixth festival, Colorize Harmony. And so these are all virtual KOLs, and these are like Web 2 virtual
Oh, I see.
KOLs, right? So
Can you
it's
hire
like,
them? How does that work? These.
yeah, well, exactly. There's like a lot going on with it.
Yeah,
I don't really even know how much it was, but what we're talking about, because basically the next season for the F1 starts in like March or April.
yeah,
All going well, we can do like the whole season
yeah.
for Williams, and including like
Yes,
there's going to be an anime collaboration
yes,
in
yeah,
Japan. In the Japan race, they want to do like a crossover, an anime crossover with
yeah,
Williams,
yeah,
which would be cool.
yeah.
And so, but what we're working on prior to that, I mean, the goal is to do something like maybe either with Ghost in the Shell. I'd actually be quite partial to doing like a Ghost
Yes,
in the
I know
Shell
you're
collab.
bullish on this. Yeah,
But like
yeah,
also the HoloLive thing is interesting because it does kind of relate to, it does like relate to virtuals. It's the virtual, virtual KOLs, all of that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm kind of into that as well. So we'll see. We're kind of debriefing, and I can see Kelly's got his hand up. He's probably going to complain
yeah,
that Undone hasn't emailed him back yet. But it's nothing to be concerned about. Like they're going to distribute the watches soon, and your email has been received, and Wilder's email hadn't been received, and it's now been sent, as far as I understand from her just a
yeah.
second ago.
No, no,
And
an hour
the
ago
airdrop
I
will be
did it.
going out. Yeah, great. No worries. It's not like it, that that this is like a
Eh?
web. I say Web 2. This is just like a real world brand. They don't necessarily move at like Web 3 speed, right? I kind of feel like many people kind of expected somehow that like Undone would instantly be able to like ship watches out like at the close of the campaign. But we basically yeah, and then the airdrop is going to go out very shortly, like certainly I believe before the end of the month, if not even before Christmas. But yeah, it's like so basically we're looking good on that. I think it would be very cool to do the HoloLive collab, hopefully for like a whole month, or the Ghost in the Shell collab, hopefully for a whole month, and then have this Williams one running pretty much for the whole year, like along with the F1 season.
That's
And
gonna be so awesome. And so
yeah,
what you guys need to do is, and because you're talking about it, but you're always forgetting one, the most important thing. You need to grab yourself a bag of Sang token, right? So, Adam, release the shell. Because
right,
what
yeah,
does
yeah. So
Release
Sang
the
yeah,
token do?
shill.
well, the
Shell.
sang token. So right now, and actually, you guys, like, if you haven't already started singing for the Zabul, you should do that. And Zul's here, and we're getting ready for the launch of his token on the Zabul token on the 1st of January. And by staking Sang right now, you can get a multiplier on the leaderboard, which will qualify you for and the airdrop from the Zabul token supply, right? And also, what I'm doing is, and I'm collaborating with Zul to set up token.
Wrapped
Yes,
Ethereum, yes.
yes,
That's
on
right.
the
That's
base
why I was getting at because a lot
blockchain
of people we always got to be, and I hope Sal is
specific.
listening too. When you are shilling on stage, you always got to mention what people need, what coin they need to have to get in on this,
Yes,
right? And
yes,
because for us, this is all known. But and that therefore we sometimes forget that other people may not know, right? And this is the
yes,
basics of so you need to get yourself some sang token to get on the leaderboard to get a multiplier if you want to get in early on Sabal, right? That's the thing. If you want to not do that and you're just like, yeah, that's just not for me, then you can also join in on the launch, and then you will need some wrapped Ethereum in your wallet on base, right? So let's just, yes, unpack that a little
yes.
bit for you.
That's right. Yes, that's right. So yeah, you can get involved. You can get your Sang staked. It's the leaderboard's looking pretty. We're close to. We're probably going to hit like 1,000 participants
Yeah,
by
nice. It's growing.
or even more
Let me even look at
by
that
the launch.
leaderboard. I haven't looked in a while. What am I doing?
Yeah,
Oh,
you're number two, I think. Yeah.
oh, how's that work?
So
Adam, what is this? What if a cyber brain could possibly generate its own ticker? Did you create this
Yeah,
image?
yeah,
no, no, this is
but
just a GIF. This is
but
just a
before we go there, take that we got to finish wrap this up then a little bit, right? Or else we're
yeah.
gonna.
Well, so there's a ball is looking, yeah,
Yeah.
and basically, I mean, I know it's the holiday season, and everyone is gonna, it's gonna change the dynamic, but like last holiday season, there was like a crazy pump around like the entire virtuals ecosystem was literally like that was the run, right? That was like the generational run of
Mm-hmm.
25, sorry, 24 even. So, and I don't know, it doesn't, to me, it doesn't, I'm not kind of quite feeling that that would be like a huge run within virtuals itself. However, I do see like
The
a lot
market
of
was
this
a little bit more
activity.
bullish, right?
The
Then.
market was a little bit more bullish, yeah. But I do think that like the way I'm looking at this now is I see the kind of and obviously like I'm bound to be bullish on this, but like I think that what's going on, like, so what, like what Zool is doing with Clanker in base in Farcaster, and then what's going on with NFGs, right? Like
Mhm.
non-fungible graphs on
Yeah.
Solana, this is basically this is the composable infrastructure that is going to define Web3 social for real, right? And I think that like most people are just sleeping on this stuff, but actually this is going to be like, seriously, when you get, this could even be like this could be equivalent to like a chat GPT style moment when you get LLMs, right, or agents connecting up with decentralized social graphs that are completely immutable, so you own your data, and connecting, just building an algorithm, like all of these things that we do to try and break through the algorithm on X, and all of these
Hey,
like kind of
yo,
arbitrary tasks that are
what's the
created.
ticker?
Imagine if suddenly like you had an AI
Hey,
agent like pulling you through and connecting you with the people that you wanted to be
hey, what's
connected
the
with
ticker?
in such a way that it's just like, I mean, basically AI revolutionizing social with data that you own. Come on, can you even imagine? Like, I'm just kind of, I'm super, like, I couldn't even believe when I discovered this stuff about, yeah, NFGs on in Solana, and the fact that this can be used because we don't need to bridge liquidity in this way, because essentially you've got soul bound graphs, right? You've got soul bound social graphs that like they don't need liquidity in the same way. And it doesn't mean that there's not going to be liquidity attached to the created tokens themselves. But I do think that this setup is going to be crazy, and it's something that can only exist because of market dynamics, and we get kind of, it's literally like, you look at the evolution of Songjam so far, that's literally just been like the market showing us like what it needs like every single turn. So I think that one of the reasons that it may even be, might look at what we're doing at Songjam and like, what the hell is going on here? But the reason it's become so kind of complicated in a way is because like, we're going with what the market is demanding.
Yeah.
And we're literally just, we're so kind of in the flow of, or the zone, right? Even like, I kind of think about that book like Trading in the Zone, and it's more like we're building in the zone here.
Building in this. Yeah.
Yeah, we're building in the zone, and it's so much like that there's so many, there's just, I think that these are some of the opportunities that you really do need to get yourself on the Zabul leaderboard, because like what some of the resources that we're lining up behind this launch are just going to be, this is going to be really quite special, I think. And I'm certainly, I mean, of course it's the holiday, but like, I'm going to be busy on this, like all the rest of this month, like to prepare for this launch. And I'm putting a lot of energy into this myself, and bringing in a lot of key people and teams, and much of this networking I've been doing
Yeah.
is based on getting this stuff going. Because like we could do a good job, we do a good job with the Zabul, then it's like there'll be other tokens, right? Like, there'll be
Yeah, yeah,
plenty of
of
these
course.
launches
But look,
coming up.
also very much this, right? I love the builders in this space. I love everybody, but we also need to realize, and that's kind of where I operate, is on the border of, all right, so we have builders and we have our own lingo, and we kind of get caught up in the utility and that we know what it is, and then we skip the part where we need to explain that to people in a way that they understand, right? And there's a little bit of a disconnect there. So I think builders need to do a better
Yeah.
job at
So what
translating
what you
this.
mean what you mean is, Adam, can you say
Adam.
this in English? What you actually mean, it's like
Well,
builders. Oh, you just generalize it, so it's like,
no,
oh
I'm
yeah,
just general because I spot this everywhere,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
And
no,
so I get it, but then I'm immediately trying to say, okay, so if I get it, because I'm like 50% builder in the space as well, but the other
sure.
50% of me is like, hey, how are people listening to this, and is that going to translate well for them to figure out what exactly is, because a lot of complaints that I'm getting from people is, yes, I hear about a project and I hear talking about the utility, but I have no clue,
Yeah,
right? I have
yeah,
no
no,
clue.
absolutely, absolutely. So
And people
it
don't
is
ask
simple.
questions, right? They get
Yeah,
into
people don't
DMs
ask
because
questions.
they feel a little bit maybe embarrassed. But it's like I get DMs of Weiler, what was this? It sounded really bullish. You guys sounded so excited, but I got 10% of what you guys were saying because you were saying so much, right? So
Yeah,
it's kind of, we say so much because for us we can process it. For somebody else, it's like they're stuck on your sentence number
Well,
one.
it's to encourage them to do their own research too, though. It's like
Yeah,
if they're
true,
falling
but
short and they can't keep
yeah,
up, then it's like
sure,
they
but
need to spend five
yeah,
minutes and
but we
watch a
do this
YouTube
every
video.
day. Some people might just join spaces once a week, and we're in it like we are in it like knee deep. And but these people are maybe not. And so even though you need to do your own research, there is such a thing as the lingo that we're using, the
That's
words
absolutely
that we're
true.
using.
Yeah.
We can simplify that a little bit for people that are listening on the live streams, that are listening in spaces. right? And because that are these are things that are making a space and a stream so bullish,
Right. When
because
we
that's what
first started
people
doing,
expect. Do you
yeah,
not get this from posts on X? See,
it's true.
this is the explanation, and we are too dense sometimes in our conversations when we are using the lingo and the language that we're using. A lot of people still ask me, what is dollar cost, what is DCA? Every time you say DCA, what is that exactly? That's exactly the level. And this is, we don't need to be like, yeah, but people need to do their own research. Some people don't even know what does that mean, right? What does that mean? Well, oh, yeah. Well, that's basically, we can do a whole space on what does that mean, right? Do your own research. What does that entail?
Yeah, that's
And that's
funny.
good. Yeah. So
Our
so
due
so as
diligence.
yeah, and
There's a
we
lot of
do
things.
have. I talk a lot about to people in real life in Web two, and there's a disconnect there, and we need to sometimes be a little bit more mindful in the way that we bring things,
Right.
so that other people don't feel sidelined
Yeah,
by
and that's what I mean with the do your own
information.
research thing as well, is because we're not necessarily here to do research for people, but we're kind of just like shining
Yeah,
light on
enticing them,
things.
but even
Yeah.
enticing them,
Yeah.
it's going to be less bullish if you feel halfway that you are losing the plot
Or
already. You're going to
confused. It
feel,
happens with me all the time. There's always projects,
yeah,
even with
and it makes you
Ika.
feel inadequate,
Yeah.
and it makes you, want to leave the space because you just lost in the
Right.
conversation,
Yeah, you're like in
and
over
that
your
is
head.
because.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know what the guys Cardano is an example of why they're always talking so
Mm.
heavy
Because they
technical in their
nerd out
spaces.
so hard that
Yeah,
it
they're
turns
nerd out,
people off,
and
and they're like,
that's
oh, these
fine.
bunch
Yeah,
of
but
nerds.
other people are like, "What the hell, right? What planet did I just land on?"
Yeah.
Right, and so completely different language, and we know that we have a different language because if we're talking crypto to other people just in real life, they look at you funny. It's like you're talking freaking Chinese to somebody who doesn't understand Chinese, right? So you're like, what? You're just using words and stuff, just normally already. If you're in crypto, so when you're a builder, you're using words, and people don't even know what it means, right? And
Yeah.
that is still a thing in Web
So
2 as well. Yeah.
understood. Yeah. So I think the simple kind of explanation is to basically, if you want to get an allocation of free Zabul token, right, after the launch, all you have to do is you have to create a post about the Zabul, right? So create a post that includes the ticker Zabul, tag Zul himself. That's the account over here in the listeners. Better call Zul. You can also create a post which includes a ZM, right? So ZM is the new GM's good morning, but with a
Yes.
Z.
For more reasons than one,
And
too. The ZM is also the
yeah,
workaround for the
Yeah.
algorithm.
Yep.
And our goal is to get that trending. I think if that happens, we're all just,
That would be
my
great.
face is going to explode.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. I should have put it in the
And so, just a question from my
the
side.
viral post.
So
Yeah.
if you make a post, are you just getting points for just the post, or are you also getting points for how much it does? So let's say
Yeah, the
views.
engagements. Yeah, you're
Okay,
getting
cool.
engagement points, right? So
Okay,
you're getting
cool. Yeah.
engagement points so according to the engagements that are generated, right? So the likes, the retweets, the quote tweets, the replies, even the bookmarks are bullish for engagements for sing points, right? And then also you can get it also you can talk about this amazing project in a space, right? Just by talking about it in a space, you're able to level up and get points as well. And there are bonuses according to if you're hosting, or if you're also saying ZM in the space, and um, if you're according to the number of listeners, right? So these are all of the different things, some of the different things that you can do to level up. And then to get a multiplier, you can stake Sang, and into stake Sang, you can go over to the base blockchain and you can purchase some. You can check the link, the virtuals link for Sang in my bio over here, and you can stake on songjam.space/Zabul, which I'll also post up. I'll post up here in the jumbotron, and I'm just writing it down in the comments here. And basically turn notifications on. Follow Zul, turn notifications on his account. He'll be doing another AMA next week, the fourth AMA, which actually takes place on the very leaderboard, right? On this very leaderboard, and it's an X space. It's the future of spaces is not even on X anymore. So we're going off world, right? We're going
Yes.
off colony,
So
to
bullish.
yeah. And this is actually, I mean, Tick was there yesterday, and yeah,
Hell
maybe
yeah.
Tick. What did you make of it?
Oh, it was dope, man. I really, the format, the space was so dope, and well, it wasn't a space, but the AMA session, the little like brainstorming thing, and then like the round table where all the people that were participating kind of went into what they've been building this week, and I think that that is so incredible because like we try to do a very similar thing here. Like the whole purpose of what's the ticker is so that people that are working on projects or if they're bullish on projects, they can come and talk about it. Like you, for instance, with Song Jam, that's what the platform basically is. But for a place that can work behind the scenes where builders can connect with each other and really nerd out, dig into like which tools they're using, what methods they're applying, and dude, I love that because I do follow some influencers that are big into the content creation and search engine optimization thing, and I'm constantly finding out about new tools like the day that they come out, like the hour that they come out, because I'm studying these guys, and I'm like, it's just priceless information, man. It is so brilliant, some of this stuff. And you know what is also crazy is Wilder actually showed me the openart.ai program, the application, which I had seen it before, but I was always kind of bearish on it for whatever reason because it was a little confusing, and I felt
I got
like,
approved.
dude,
I
I've
got
been
approved.
using it more though, and they're
Yeah.
opening up more video
Yeah.
models in there as well.
I got that Wonder package, so I got unlimited
Nice.
generations.
But that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying is though is that like Wilder showing me stuff which like I feel like I'm a super nerd. I'm like
That
always
never
on the newest
happens.
stuff. But it's like that's the whole point is like I'm not going to know everything, and
No,
I don't know what I don't know. So it's like it's so cool
exactly.
having a space where we can kind of like bounce ideas off of each other, learn from each other, and ultimately grow together. I love it. And the Zabal thing that we did yesterday, super sick. I didn't get to share because I was actually getting ready for work the entire thing, but I disclosed that, hey, look, I got to get ready for work, but I'm just gonna listen. And it was such a cool session, like a little meeting, and it just felt very like wholesome. And dude, I really am a big fan of what Zal's doing. I'm a huge fan of anyone that is doing something positive in this space and encouraging others to grow. So,
Which can be if you're listening to this here in space, or you're watching this and listening to this on a live stream, that could be you. That could be you. Be inspired,
yeah,
right? Because there's tons here to do and to work on, and you can have that great idea, right? So, and don't think that it's not a good idea, right? That's how you shoot yourself in the foot. Go then do research on how to do it, how to get it done, and you will add more bullish things to it as you go. And actually, the best way to do things is to just do things, right? Do the doing, the action part will teach you, show you the roadmap, right? You cannot cook this up in your brain just from 1 to 100% altogether. Some things might come in there that you wouldn't have thought of if you, right? Wouldn't have done it. So go out there and be inspired by that. Maybe you have an idea that you're cooking on. It might actually be something. And so, yeah, be inspired by all of that. Where did I want to go next? I kind of lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah, we have some hands up here. Yeah, if you want to come on stage here and chill, you can. No problems with this, right? We love it. We got some hands up. I think they're going to talk about Sabul, though. Let's go. Akili, how you doing?
Yo, ZM,
Yeah.
ZM, everyone. Like literally, my hands are already aching me like for the longest.
Hey
Yeah,
fam,
yeah,
what's the
ZM
ticker? Where's
White,
it at?
Tic, Adam. Like literally, I see most of my mutuals here. I literally tagged Zara to this space, so I'm happy he's even around. So yeah, we just yeah, and I'm kind of happy to hear
Hey fam, what's
the
the
whole
ticker? Where's
development
it
of
at?
the email issue because I was like, oh, I'm gonna ask White, have you received an email yet? And You just Adam
Hey,
just said, okay,
hello, hello, hello,
they kind of
hello,
working towards
hello.
that.
Yo, yo,
And
yo,
I
what
hope
it is,
we,
what it do?
me, Wide, and the other winners, I hope we receive our watch because literally I'm rocking that watch for this Christmas. So, so yeah, yeah, yeah. And
Yes,
I
my
just,
guy. You and I both, right? Congratulations
yeah.
to us, for real, for real.
And yeah, just I wanted to add to what Tik was saying earlier. Just like the whole idea of you hearing about the project and you not getting the whole idea of what it's all about. It's just like you going to you just attending the school for the first time, and you don't really know anything, and you just, okay, this is your textbook, just go read. And and your teacher will not even explain anything, just be like, just go read as if it's a novel. Yeah, you might read and you don't get the understanding because at the moment your brain can seem to get the whole idea. But you as a builder, or yeah, the words you use as a layman language, that even a newbie get the whole idea of what you building, or what the product is all about. So sometimes you just have to just do it for the community. Yeah, the whole research stuff, the whole research stuff. But literally you just once in a while, yeah, you can read, but yeah, it's your own best understanding. You might be getting it wrong something. I'll be like, okay, this is what I understand too. But and if you as a project builder, and you explain to some certain extent, the person might get more clarity than the whole write-up stuff. That's why me, as one, I do value the whole audio file and the info file write-up, because you can just put out something there and somebody just read and it doesn't get the whole clear picture. But you talking about it, the person can even ask you question right there, right the moment, and get clarity on that. So yeah, it's good over here. It's good over here. It's good over here. Literally wide, wide. I see you. Tick, what the fuck is going on? You far behind. You literally. Is it because of some work? I want you
Take
back up.
this
I
to
want you
work
back up.
harder. And this is just about the grind, right? So Wild here is a born grinder. I love to grind. This is my thing. Right? I'm out on social media. I don't need to be doing any of this financially, right? I'm
I
just gonna
admire your courage. Like for a mother, like literally, I just fancy you for that. Like you being, a family person, and being keeping up with the whole, children stuff. Oh, mommy, you come do this for me, and
Except the cooking part,
I don't have to
Achilles.
give you.
Except the cooking
Hey
part.
fam, what's
Wild's
the
not great
ticker?
at
Where's it
cooking.
at?
Yeah, something else than in the kitchen. Anyway, thank you for coming. Always
Hey,
welcome
here
in
we
my
go.
space. I'm
Let's
gonna
get
do
it
some
going.
revamping of the Wild account here in the New
Yo,
Year's
yo,
as well. There's
yo.
gonna be some
What
rebranding
is it
involved.
doing?
I'm gonna
Well,
change some
okay.
of my spaces as well. I'm gonna try and make a daily space in the morning part, uh, where I'm going to take you on a journey of how to behave on social media in order to be bullish for these algorithms, because it's not as hard as you might think. And growth is a mindset, right? And so and then I hope to gather a little bit of people there that would want to learn how to do that, and how to build your account, how to build it in a brand, because there is a reason why I'm getting accepted for all these big referral programs. I'm using my Twitter handle. When they ask for a website, it's no, look, it's my Twitter handle. I have that many followers, that much engagement and views. And so based upon that, I got an open art AI is actually a little bit they're not including everybody there in that referral program. So you do need to apply, and you do need to have the numbers, right? And so, but yeah, you do get 20% of what everybody buys, right? And if you have 100, that goes up to like 30 or 40% even, Tick. See how lucrative this is. And these can all be passive incomes. And that relates really, really well to what you're doing on a timeline already. I was already posting these open art AI videos. I always have been, right? So, building your brand is going to be important, not just to get monetized on X, because truthfully, you maybe get like a very bullish post where you get 800 comments or something, might land you $5 or $7 for that post. That ain't much. And in a 2 week time span, you might end up, if you're very, very bullish and get tons of traction, which would take you throughout all the day, tons of engaging yourself, right? This does not come for free. So all these guys that get like pounded on with their post, yeah, that's because they're doing more than 1,000 replies a day themselves, and that's almost a 24-hour job, and that might land you anywhere between like $200 or $300 every 2 weeks. That's not a whole lot of money for the work that you're actually
Yeah.
doing,
I want to
right?
figure
So,
out how to use
yeah.
an AI enhanced browser like Comment by Perplexity. I haven't played with it yet, but there
Mhm.
has to be a way to automate some of the Twitter stuff that we do without it messing with your
Yeah,
account
people
by.
tried this and you get rugged because the
Well, no, no, no.
algorithm
Yes.
There's
doesn't
Well,
ways
compensate
well,
to.
them.
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
the issue. This is the issue with. So I haven't tried comment yet. I should try comment
I know that's what I
because
was
I do
thinking of
have.
is Comment.
I've got a perplexity account, but this is some of the stuff that we were originally building with Songjam. Was also we did we've got like an auto DM thing, but it has created some issues, and even as you know, like the DJ is rugged. I mean, the DJ is perpetually rugged now. It's like, what the hell. But that's
X
why,
policy.
honestly, guys, I promise you, X isn't the. I mean, X just isn't going to be like the.
No.
I
I was
mean,
gonna
maybe it
Well,
tell
will catch
Wilder
up with what
but
we're
that.
here's the
doing.
thing. Here's what we're looking at. Even though we have other social media outlets, if we should be bullish on those, crypto Twitter is gonna be king, and that is because crypto is not that hot on other platforms,
You
right?
should see the new
Uh,
platform,
see,
that the Zabal platform. So there's a
Well,
screenshot of it
yes,
on
but it's
my.
it's it's not millions of people, and that's why you can have Bitcoin and Ethereum and then have the same
Yeah,
there,
but
right? So
did you see the chat though with
yes, but
Zal
it's
and
it's not.
Candy?
Yeah, but it's not the numbers that we're also. It's not the numbers that we're moving that mixes Web 2 and Web 3 very well, and Twitter's doing that. The thing is, crypto. When you mention crypto on other social medias, you get buried in the algorithm straight up,
Yeah,
right?
but there's what I'm saying is like the other seriously, like, and I know, like, this is obviously we got to start somewhere. Everything's got to start somewhere.
Yeah,
Like, you're not
yeah,
going
and
to get
then
a
sure,
million
no,
users
of course.
overnight.
I'm not saying
And I'm
it's
not.
not bullish.
uh,
We should be
Yeah,
bullish. That's what I
but
started out with
yeah,
saying.
yes,
It's
yes,
just
yes, I
that
agree.
until then,
uh,
Twitter is going to be king, and
Yes,
and
but that's
and
fine. That's fine
Telegram
for
or
Twitter. Yeah, and
crypto
also for
Twitter is downstream from Telegram. So
yeah,
see,
yeah,
Telegram
see,
is still the massive one here that nobody sees, right? So any
yes, but
token that
Telegram
gets, yeah, that you see
is
on
also
Twitter,
limited. Yeah,
yeah, that started to pump in Telegram. Not Discord either, Telegram, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Chief, the whole stuff. Just if you have the space set up, just hit me a reminder, and I tend to bring some of my community member. I even see with this part of the community also, so they also benefit from that, and at least the space will look lively. I get the whole what Adam is saying. It's like some of this app that makes things easy, but the whole X policy where you tend to connect them to your X account to do some automated stuff for you, but the X algorithm doesn't aligns with it, so it's
There's
not like
there's
just like
workarounds.
this.
It's not like the end all. Like you can add timers in it that it waits 3 seconds before it um, goes on to the next task. So there is ways to work around it. I just haven't
Yeah,
figured it
but
out. But I
Twitch has
know
done
there's
this.
got to be a way to do it. It's not impossible. I know that.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah, yeah. I get your
impossible, but
point.
it's going to be kind of dangerous. See, here's the thing. So I worked hard for my account. People who have a bigger account work hard for this, right? That took energy and investment. And when you're monetized, you're going to be very careful with trying these things because you can get your monetized rugged like pretty quickly. A lot of guys over the summer has got their monetization in reverse, right? So they took it back, and this is because when you get monetized on X as a content creator, um, that's not per default that you get it. You're gonna get looked at, right? And then you're gonna get audited every once in a while. And if it's not up to par, you're out, right? And it's hard to get back too. It's hard to get back, and we all know that we get a bump in the algorithm when we're monetized. So we're not doing it for the money. It's basically giving you a tremendous amount of cloud. That's what it does, because Twitter is gonna prefer you in the algorithm just simple by the fact that mechanism that you're monetized, right? So there's tons of reasons, but it's we need to understand that Twitter here is a business. So they have the right to have these guidelines and be very liberal with those as well, right? It's not a government, it's not a socialist government that needs to give monetization to everybody or even explain themselves, right, when they do something. They don't owe you jack, right? So, and they act like it. They have a point though. There's tons of scamming going on in crypto. And this is very much known in Web2 as well. When you mention crypto, people are like scam, right? And even Bitcoin is still a scam for some people in this way. And so when you talk about crypto, you're already getting like a red flag. And then when you are putting too much hashtags out there, still a lot of people using too much hashtags. It's not safe. You cannot use them, but you cannot use them all the time because that's another red flag. Posting a CA, red flag. Three red flags, account suspended. And it's the same with comments. And it's very willy nilly. We cannot say, yeah, we can do 10 GMs and then we got to wait 10 minutes and then do them again. Some accounts can do that. I can do GM all day because I have a badge. So I can do GM. I can be as freaking repetitive as I basically want, right? And so because of the badge. But if you just have premium plus, you might not get away what I
Hello,
could get away
hello.
with.
Here
Also
we
based on
go.
your follower account, by the way. So the larger your account is, the more bullish. But even those accounts sometimes get wrecked, and there's just no explanation for that. I have seen gold check marks get wrecked, right? Usually because of mass reporting and that kind of shit going on. So but you gotta always move careful. Even I am not that repetitive because you don't wanna have this account shut down and have like months of work, right? Being wasted here. Also,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, also a platform where I get passive income
Hello.
from some things that I
Hello,
use my
hello.
X for. And so I love passive
Hello,
income,
hello.
right? I want to have passive income. OpenArt AI is now giving me another opportunity for passive income. If somebody does $50, buys for $50 a monthly subscription, I'm getting 20% of that $50 every freaking month. If I have 100 people, I'm sitting pretty, see? And that's all based on my work that I did with your ex. So it's not so much for the money you get from Elon coins, Elon shekels. You're doing it for something else. And if you want to learn how to do it, you can just go ahead, Ben, and join my spaces in the new year for all of that jazz. Let's see. We got some people here on stage. We got Barry here still to talk to. Barry, how you doing, Barry? Book has entered the room here.
Are you
Da-ba-ding,
Barry
da-ba-ding.
bullish? Oh,
Are
Barry
you
crit.
Barry bullish?
He's very bullish.
ZM guys,
ZM.
ZM.
I'm happy to be on the space. ZM Adams, it has been a while. I hope on the space I'm kind of shy right now.
Aww.
Not shy. I don't bite. Not a first time.
But your name is Wild.
Yes, it is.
All
And you
right.
should be
So
afraid. I'm
Is
not
your
saying
name
you shouldn't
Barry?
be afraid, but
yeah. So without wasting much time, I just joined Zabal yesterday, few days ago actually. And this
Let's
I'm
go.
directing my question to Adam, right? So I staked because the ticker here is sang, right? So I staked like 40k sang, or if I'm not mistaken, 40 to 60k sang. And on the leadership board, I found out that I'm not having any
Yes,
multiplier.
minimum stake is 100k sang on the Zabul leaderboard. So you need to stake at least 100,000 sang in order to
All right. So,
qualify for the multiplier. Yeah, which is actually, if you look at the staking multiplier at the top
you,
of the leaderboard, there's an information icon which says
you,
the minimum stake on it, right? So
you.
yeah, just you'll definitely just need to top up that stake a bit, and you'll be totally singing with the champions.
Okay, all right. So basically, I guess I'm out of date here. Thank you for the information. I can see other people here. Happy to be with you guys on the space today. And I really learned a lot these few minutes I've been on the space. I really appreciate Wild on the what do they call it? On the monetization stuffs,
conversation. Yes. So
Yeah.
again, a little bit extra here. Then, you need a blue check mark
What's the
to
ticker?
get
Where's it at?
monetized. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
And I know that this is for some countries very hard to even do because of credit cards and then when you're monetized, then you need to go to Stripe and join those to get the money, right? But do know this: you get when you get monetized, you're getting back paid from the first time that
Hey
you got
Wild and
your
Tic, I'm
check
just
mark.
puppeteering
So
a
even
virtual
if that's not a
influencer
thing
with a
that you're
web
into right
application I
now,
built.
it might still be bullish to have one, right? To start building your account already, and then when you get monetized, you get back paid for all that engagement that you had when you were not monetized. And so that's just the thing. And I think you should be investing in yourself. I know I can say this very bluntly and easy, but I know that's for some people that's already like a thing. And but yeah, you need to get on the thing, right? Because you are basically talking to yourself. If you do not have a blue check mark here on X, you're gonna fight an uphill battle. It's like climbing Mount Everest. And who wants to do that when you can pay $8 a month for just a basic premium that will get you there, right? And then everything you do on X will be profitable the moment that you then decide to get monetized to go on that journey. And that's not a really hard journey either, right? Especially if you know what to do. So invest in yourself. If you're not bullish on yourself, how can other people ever be, right? So sometimes, well, not sometimes, in life the biggest investment should be in yourself. Biggest chunk of your time should be towards you and your life and what you want to do. I mean, how else are we going to get there? Let's shift a little bit because we got Seawood here to talk to, and then we're moving over to Wood here, or Book. Wood. I called you Wood.
What the
Oh my God. Well,
hell?
that,
What up,
yeah,
Wook?
that
ZM?
Woody,
happened.
Woody.
No, I was going to talk to Wood first.
Oh,
Seawood. Seawood is here. ZM.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Give the vibes.
ZM Wild.
Yes.
ZM Wild. It's been a while. It's been a while. ZM Tai.
ZM.
ZM Adam.
ZM.
The name is actually Seawood. Seawood. Yeah. Let
Well, I'm
me
just gonna call you
before.
Wood. What is Seawood? This is another thing where you should, look, you,
Yeah.
yeah,
The name
matters.
begins from I work as a I work as an furniture maker. So yeah, most of
Yeah,
the
Wood.
yeah. So like that's where the my co people just they brought up the name. So yeah, so I prefer Seawood. Yeah. So yeah, basically I'm much happy to be here. Well, thank you for giving me the MIC. Yeah, thank you, appreciate. So I have a I have a question and I also have an issue. Yeah. So the question is concerning the space, the live stream on the. We are moving from the X live stream now to the Song Jam website in which the live stream with Zabal is going on. So yeah, literally, I was trying to join the stream, but I couldn't. I don't know how to position myself on
Okay, so
the live stream.
Zal needs to have the space open, but if we are running a scheduled space for the Zabal, you go to songjam.space/Zabal, and when you scroll down, there's a button underneath Zabal Empire where if the space is live, you can join the audio space,
Yes.
but Zal must initialize the space in order for other people to join. The AMA that went on the space yesterday was, I think it was like less than an hour. So if you didn't happen to see the post until we were closing out, there's a chance that maybe we had closed out right before you joined. That sounds like that's probably what happened. But there will be more.
Yes, I believe that's the case. I believe that's the case because I saw him posting after the AMA had finished, right? So yeah, and we will that there will be some that you may discover other ways to interact with this kind of live experience in the near future. So watch this space, and you'll be able to have more chances. But basically, he'll do another AMA at the same time next week, so just look out for that.
There you go. I hope that answers your question, Wood, and always a joy to have you here on stage with us. Let's move to Wookie. Wook, how you
Yo,
doing?
what's up,
Yo,
guys?
what it do?
Man, I
You
see
know,
you on the live stream.
Yo.
When I am on X, I see Wookie sitting there playing on live stream.
well, I haven't for the last, I don't know,
Not the last couple of days.
4 or 5 days, yeah.
What's the ticker,
But
fam?
but yeah, I will be soon, very soon. Just waiting for
It's just
some
the
stuff.
holidays, but probably messing with us, right?
Kinda.
Yeah, yeah. Even
Something I
though,
can't disclose, but
oh,
I don't want to
no.
stream at the moment.
All right, cool. Yeah. We get that. Sometimes you need to bury yourself a little bit just to
Hello.
get out of it a
Hey,
little bit more bullish, but you
what's the
will.
ticker?
Well, no, 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 no,
What's
no.
the
I'm
ticker?
very bullish.
Oh
Very,
shit.
very, very
What's the
bullish.
ticker? Where's it at?
It's just,
Stop
you know,
puppeteering. How do I play?
my
Stop.
time's worth money.
That's right. The bread has got to be obtained. Sometimes you need to pivot a little
And
bit.
it will soon.
Of
Let's
course.
just say. No. Like it's gonna soon.
It's gonna soon. It's gonna.
No. Like it's actually gonna.
It's actually gonna hit.
You'll
I
see.
want the
You'll
ability to
find out.
record the
You're
I'll
part of
find out.
CSN. You're a
Cool, cool.
co-host.
Huh?
You're a co-host for Midnight.
Yep. I
Or
am.
Moonlight. Sorry.
Yeah, Moonlight Crypto.
Yeah. So we'll see.
We'll see. It's all coming together at some point. We're just gonna, hold on.
But I'm super bullish. There's a lot of stuff going on. Yeah.
There has been, and we got to, like I said, we just got to remain, put in the work. Just do it, right? Repeat. Do it on things on repeat is hella boring. But it's the best way, right? It's the only way, usually. Being consistent, and consistency breeds that boredom. I know, I do recognize it, but sometimes you gotta inject some fun in what you're doing as well, right? Just let loose a little bit on it as well, because don't take it too seriously either, right? So you can just do it on the daily and just have a little bit of fun with it, or else it's gonna blow up in your face if you not just all the more. But staying consistent and time is going to equal in you reaching your goals. That's and you're going to outperform talent that gives up, right?
Oh yeah. I'll be doing them daily for sure.
That's nice. Good to hear, Wook. Good to see you. We're going to talk to two other people before I'm going to have to close out the space, because I'm not feeling too well, and I kind of need like a minimal of 6 hours sleep tonight. For real. I didn't get much. I only got 2 hours, and I'm feeling it. So Toby here is as well. Toby, for real? Are you for real, Toby? You the real one? Is there a fake Toby? Fake Toby.
No,
That's how you
no,
get.
no,
Oh,
I
here we
am.
are. Here we are.
I am. I don't know. I don't know what happened to my ex. I guess my ex didn't want me to speak this night, but I said no. I must come up and speak. So yeah, long time. How you doing?
Yeah, we're doing good. We're vibing a little bit here. You drawn here by the Sabal leaderboard? Are you CM?
What you say? Didn't get you.
Hey, my name is John, and I'm real.
What made you come to this stage? Let me just word it differently.
Yeah, I want to actually the title of this place is what the Tika. So yeah, I want to tell people the Tika.
Oh, you want to tell a ticker now, right?
Yeah. So yeah, first let me do a few shout outs. Shout out to you out the host. Shout out to Tic. Shout out to Adam. Shout out to Seawood. Shout out to Akele. Shout out to Barry. Shout out to Sal. Shout out to everyone in the listener session. So yeah, I'm Toby for real. I'm a community moderator, especially that. So yeah, the ticker I've got for us today is actually Brit. BRIT is the ticker on Solana. I remember, I think a while
Yeah,
ago,
you have been here before doing bridge.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and I guess the last time I actually spoke with you, I think this project was sitting around the 100K market cap region. Yeah, around 100K. I think between 200K and 100K. And yeah, guess what? We're actually sitting on an 100K market cap. We hit 1 million K market cap, 1 million market cap within 55 days. So yeah, if actually people actually did their research as of that time, I'm sure they would have been swimming in profits by now. So yeah, Brit is actually a ticker. Why Brit is actually a ticker and is destined to keep on mooning and possibly 10 million is actually very possible for the project to actually hit 1 million in within 55 days is mind blowing. So yeah, the team is based, we shilling every time, every day. We constantly reading. Dev is doxed. Yeah, he gives update about the project literally every day, and you don't get to see a lot of devs actually revealing their faces and coming out to actually talk about the project, revealing their locations, having want to chat to the community members. He always loves to talk, and so yeah, which is the ticker, definitely something to should actually check out. And yeah, 10% of the supply has been locked for 2.5 years. So that's the latest update about the project. 10% of supply locked for 2.5 years. And once that time elapses, it's going straight to the treasury. And with that treasury, that's actually going to be used for the betterment of the project in terms of marketing and some other key stuff for betterment of the project. Then also, we're working on a play to end game, and that game is actually going to be available on the iOS device and going to be available on the Android device. So yeah, um, Dev is trying to make this thing actually blow up. So yeah, constantly every day we are the dev is actually being interviewed or having to speak on major live stream every day because yeah, the community is actually voting, so he gets the chance to actually speak up and talk good about the project. So yeah, there's visibility in terms of marketing. The team and the project is actually active. So yeah, something worth checking out. Brit is the ticker. You could actually check out the X page, BRITCARDMEME. Brit card meme is the X page. So yeah, thanks for bringing up about. Yeah, so you all should do your research and actually DCA as
You kind of are losing connection, but thank you for
definitely this
stopping.
project is worth checking out.
Yes, you're losing a little bit of connection, so you're in and out. But to round this all up, this was Shield at 100K, and I was sitting at close to a million. It's like a clean 10x. And so good job on that, right? And good to see you back and giving us an update on the project as well. We always appreciate that, Toby. And now that you were talking about Brit, I looked it up again. Yes, and it's the same thing. Looking bullish, but then again, yes, do your own research as well. We gotta wrap it up for today, though. In the what's the ticker area here, we'll be back again tomorrow, same time. I see Vegas pulling up just now as well. I'm gonna start to give away that exclusive whitelist. Is I can give away one whitelist for my. That's how stingy this is, right? I really needed to beg for a few whitelists here for you guys. Because this is not going to be a public mint. There's going to be 6,969, so 6969 NFTs, and these are augmented reality NFTs, right? So this is a different NFT that you might think you can use them as your PFP, sure. And there's going to be some things that are gamified around it with the leaderboard of FROGE, right? But these will also make you able to stream wearing your NFT. That's that augmented reality. And so that's why it's so, yeah, I would say almost elite, right? So coming from Filter, which is the badge that I'm wearing. And that is based from, a few from the Basie, from the Bored Apes. So, yeah, I'm going to give away a wild list. a whitelist for you guys, so you are also able to mint one normally. This is only for the FROGE leaderboard, and so if you want to go there, interested in getting on that leaderboard, you can go to froge.io. That's FROGE.io, and take the blue pill or the red pill or the green pill. Now, the red and the green pill are going to be gamified as well, so be careful what you choose there. Get on the leaderboard there as well, because the season one is still going, still running, so you can get on there. And yeah, and then you need to get into the top something to be able to even mint. And so for me to get a whitelist that bypasses this all is kind of ultra bullish, right? So it's going to be for my community here for what's the ticker. There's going to be one whitelist giveaway for you to mint, and there's going to be max mint or maybe 2 or 3 NFTs per wallet there. So
Oh, that reminds me about the Soul
keep
City
that in
thing.
mind and stay bullish on that. Oh, you need some ETH for that as well. They're going to be around $30, something like that, right? Depending on ETH, but it's going to be around somewhere like that. More to come on that and the giveaway
Yeah,
the coming
did you
days,
mention? Did you
because
mention
it's
the
going to be
Soul
busy
City?
with the What's the Ticker spaces, especially on Friday, guys.
Did
So let's go. What's the ticker?
Yeah. What's the ticker? Yeah. What's the ticker? Where's it at? What is the ticker? Where's it at? I got crypto in the bag. Send the CA in the chat. Gonna ape another fact. Got a runner on the map. So line of sniping like a gat. And the SOE is moving quickly. I'm the squeezing where they at. I'm trying to bring the mint back. 1,000x is gonna land. I got it chilling in the back. And the guest fees are gonna slap. Where's the ticker? Where's it at?
Absolutely. Back again tomorrow. Same time, same space. Thank you, everybody here in this space on X, but definitely on our 6 live streams. We do appreciate you as well. I'll see you back tomorrow. You guys stay bullish. Tick.
yes, yes, fam. Stay bullish, my friends. We'll be back tomorrow. Let's go.
We're waiting for Adam.
What a time to be alive, guys. This is it. Let's go. Yes, I'll actually be over on Joe's space. I just pinned it up in 50 minutes. I'm going to be shilling. The ticker is sang. Yes, let's go.
Chill, Adam. Chill it, my guy. Raise the
Yo,
bar.
Adam, yeah,
Let's go.
that's cool.